welcomes all. Thanks for stopping by, answering the call. Ups and downs are normal for some of us. Many days I beg to get off this life bus. Neon lights flicker, a shadow on the wall. Dreams on the ceiling, we run and then we fall. Sharing stories over paper cups. Wheels keep turning, but never enough. Life's a ride on a rickety old track, holding on tight, never looking back. In the rubber Ramada room, we could fight, laugh, cry, love in this crazy ride.
Add yourself to stage. I'm still learning. I'm still learning, guys. I'm still learning. Not gonna lie, I'm still learning. I did a stream this morning for my lovely Katya, my true crime addict. And I learned today that I am loud and that my mouse makes noises on my desk. So we fixed that. I moved my mic way a little bit, so maybe I won't sound so loud. And I went and bought me a mouse pad and a new mouse today. I feel like, well, I guess I deserved it. So anyways, so welcome in. Welcome into the Rubber Ramada room. I'm Sheila. Hi. All right, let's see what we got. We got moms being wild tonight. They are just off the chain. They're being bad. And most of them involve kids. So if you don't want to watch it because it involves kids, I totally get it. And my trigger warning, I'm more than happy to give. Hello. Trigger warning. Yeah. We'll see. I do these blind, so I just come up with the moms behaving, bad. So we'll see. All right, add them to the stage. Let's go. Let's see what we got.
There's a baby just standing there in a
Just right here.
Literally, just screaming his head off.
For what?
For
I
child endangerment.
Yeah, I wish I was child endangerment anybody when I left for only 5 minutes.
5 minutes is all it takes.
All it
They're
takes.
little children.
Watch how a mother tries to act like a victim after she puts her child in grave danger.
So my mom called, and there's another neighbor that was sitting out here. Their little baby was like walking around here in just a diaper and some socks.
Okay.
And we didn't really know whose baby it was. We had an instinct for if we thought it was theirs. And so my mom's on the phone with 911, and we had like our neighbor out, and she comes home or whatever from work. She was, and threatened to like beat my mom and all this other stuff and yell at my mom and smash the baby up in the side.
And she's in that one, right?
Yeah. She has 3 kids. All are pretty young.
We'll try and talk to her.
Do you know what vehicle was hers?
Huh?
Do you know what vehicle she walked?
No, I don't know.
There's a lady that called, because I'm the one that have a child.
Yeah, we're just checking on jobs.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, so I'm standing here in front of the office and the lady that called. She's talking to me crazy.
What's going on in there?
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah.
What's going on today?
I just got interrupted by this lady talking to me crazy on my staircase. I told her to leave after she sat there and said something about my daughter. I just went over there to the maintenance office, because we're having personal issues outside of our house. I don't want to discuss in front of this lady here.
Okay, but you gotta understand her point of view too. Your little
I
one was out here in the
understand, but
rain with a
she just
diaper on
made it
walking
right
around.
down here in this area, in this vicinity. She didn't go nowhere.
But
Okay, but I didn't think that she was over there.
There's
I
no
haven't been
little
over there.
child should be out here alone, right?
Right, but
there's
like I said, I didn't go nowhere.
Yeah, but your baby made it outside, and there is dangerous people
I
around that could
understand.
snatch
We
your
just
baby in a
moved
second.
here probably a couple days ago, ma'am. There's no way that you can get things set that fast.
Okay, but you need to constantly have eyes on a little
I do.
child. Well, you didn't because you.
Okay,
your
so what
child
are we
was out
trying to
here
do?
alone.
Because like you're trying to say something that I literally can go over there. You can just go ask them that I just came from over there.
Then you need to take your child with you.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take my child with me. So what's next?
Do you have any identification?
I do in the house.
Okay, can you tell us your name?
My name's Lejeune.
Lejeune?
So what are we doing?
Right now, we're documenting what you're saying.
Yeah, what I'm saying is true. So I'm the mother.
Okay.
Okay.
How do you spell your name?
Lajasae. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Because why does she have to be here in my vicinity?
What's your
But
last
I have her on camera walking in my house. You have no reason to trespass. Let me walk inside her house. Don't come back in my house. You're not allowed to come in my house.
You don't even. Okay, we're talking
Well, she
here.
needs to remove herself.
Okay,
She lives here.
Right.
I just went in looking for her.
What I'm kind of gathering from this is you guys live. Where do you live in the vicinity?
She lives here. I'm
Okay.
staying with her for a minute. And I just so happened to see a car kind of just back up a little bit. And then as I look up at the car, because it just caught my attention, there's a baby just standing there in a
Just right here.
literally, just screaming his head off. A neighbor that's just moving in down there had stopped and pinned. And at the same time, he is coming towards the baby. I'm coming out because I recognize the baby from up here. And he's like, "Is this your baby?" And I'm like, "No, upstairs." And I hear him pounding on the door. And I hear that neighbor come out and they're talking. So I put my shoes on and go back up there and knock on the door. And the door just slides open. And I know she has 2 more kids. And I just went in there and hollered, "Anybody home? Anybody home? Anybody home?"
So did you enter the residence?
I did. And just observed 2 more children in there. And
Did you like bring the baby back up with you?
yeah, the baby was with me. I mean, the neighbor from down there brought the baby up the stairs. And then when he did that, he couldn't get anybody's attention up there. He handed the baby off to me because he had other things to do apparently. So I just,
But it needs to be confidential. My business needs to not be out here in front of
I'm not gonna
everybody.
go tell her your
I live here too.
Okay, I'm saying I'm not
So I have
telling her-
much as right to be out here too.
I'm not telling her your name. Okay,
We can go over there. Let's go over there. Let's go over there.
Who's watching your kid right now?
The problem is, that was an interesting question she just asked. But my question is, she's over here doing all this screaming, and she's saying she don't need that other girl knowing her business. Well, she needs to quiet down, lower your voice, talk softer, But I'm gonna back that up just a second because
Live here too.
Okay, I'm saying I'm not
So I have
telling her,
much as right to be out here too.
I'm not telling her your name. Okay,
We can go over there. Let's go over there. Let's go over there.
Who's watching your kid right
I am.
now? Okay.
Would you-
He's gonna talk to them over here.
well, it doesn't look like she's watching her kids right now because she just said she was watching her kids. I thought that's what she was gonna say.
Oh, that's still not enough for me. I'm not comfortable with that.
Can you go
She
upstairs?
walked in my
That's
house.
okay.
No, I'm not inviting nobody in my house.
Okay, well your kids need to be looked after. We just gotta figure out.
Exactly, but I'm trying to figure out what
Can you
y'all
just
are doing.
quietly tell me your name? Just spell it for me.
No, I'm gonna go over there. I don't feel comfortable. I don't believe that. The way she was talking to me, you're not gonna come here and tell me to shut up about it.
We're not telling you to shut up about it. We're just wanting. Our concern here is the kids.
Okay, well, my concern here now is the people coming and trespassing my property without my permission. Whether if it's about a kid or not, you don't go into somebody's house.
I got that. Well, our initial concern is the welfare of your children being out here in the
I
parking lot.
understand, but they're not in the parking lot. Whatever she said, she just sat there and lied.
But when they're that little,
I have another kid in there that can tell you that's old enough to talk.
Okay.
He's gonna tell you she's not been that far over there.
But
What are
you've
you
been
talking
out
about?
here. Like,
Yeah,
when
but you
take
just
a
you guys
couple
sat there and
steps
lied.
over-
Stop lying about the whole situation. It is what I'm saying it is. She's not been over here.
The
She's
whole
not
fact
been in
is
the car.
why we're
She
here
had
is
not
that
been in
she
no
was
danger.
Outside. It is dangerous for children
For her,
outside.
if I would even think anything, I would think she was up there trying to go and knock on my door and have my kids.
I
throw
wish
the
I
door.
had a neighbor
believe
that would
that.
watch my child
No,
when
I
you
don't
went
wish I
out
had
to
no
the
neighbor
maintenance.
that's acting like that towards me. She's looking at me like I'm a disgusting book.
What's-
Stop playing.
So you entered
She said, she's looking at me like I'm a disgusting booger. Oh my God. Okay.
the apartment, you brought the baby back up. You brought the baby in the apartment, correct?
I brought the baby back outside because
You didn't see any parental
no
supervision?
parent was in there. There was 2 more children. The baby was let me go.
Okay. And then the baby was just in a diaper?
Just in a diaper. He had been out here for a minute because he was quite wet. I took my jacket off and wrapped it around him. My daughter brought up a blanket for him. The neighbor brought out a t-shirt for him. By then, she had come walking back.
I just told you my first
We need
name.
your whole name.
Okay, well, can we confidentially go around somewhere else where
behind this car right here and you tell me?
not behind the car? I don't want to be anywhere
Okay.
next to her.
I can't even hear
Okay,
them
can we
talking.
wait till she leaves?
I can't even
We
hear
need
the
to continue our investigation,
Right, but I'm not
which
going to
you're
cause
starting
you guys.
you're starting to cause issues with. We're trying to
I'm
investigate.
not causing issues.
could be
Number
very
one,
simple,
number
but
one,
you
you guys
think
are
about
both
your
attacking
name.
me, talking to me at the same time. I have a learning disability. You guys cannot do that and neglect and overdo me like that. Cause I'll sit there and tell somebody else. I'll go call your supervisor and we'll
Then
go
you
there.
need to tell us
Then
your name.
tell us your
Y'all both
name.
are talking to me one at a time.
What is your name?
Not right here.
Where do
Well, then would
wanna
you like to go upstairs so we can
I
go
would
get
not
your
like to go
ID?
nowhere near my residence. I already had enough people coming in my house.
Okay, so we're not. This isn't how this
So
works.
this is not.
We're
So,
asking
but y'all
for-
both are talking to me crazy at the same time.
because you're not following our instructions. Okay, this is quite serious. They're
It is serious and
Then you
serious
need
that
to
you're telling
provide us
people my
your name.
information.
We're
You
not
guys are
There's
telling
enough to
them
where we
not
could
doing your-
detain you right now
For what?
for
I
child
can't do that.
endangerment.
Yeah, I wish I was child endangerment. Anybody when I left for only 5 minutes.
5 minutes is all it takes.
All it
They're
takes.
little children.
But
if they run
all of
out
my
here and
kids
they
are
fall
in the
over
house.
buildings, they
All of
can't
my kids,
because
not
she
just
was out
one.
here.
That's not only. It's only 4, not just one. You guys
Okay,
only seen
so
one,
what
not
would have
all
happened
of
if she
them.
ran out and a car whizzed by and hit your child?
She didn't
Then
come
what?
out here.
She came out here. That's close enough.
Down here, down these steps. That's it.
Her being out here without
This is not our
supervision
house.
She
is
had no
enough.
supervision.
She
at
made
her
it
house.
all the way
You
down
guys
the
wouldn't
stairs.
even know that.
Let's go over the part when
Does this woman just not comprehend and understand? I can't believe she's like that dense.
you guys made contact for the first time. You and mother over here. Was there any assault? She ever put hands on you? You ever put hands on her? Things like that? Just verbal? Back and forth? Okay. When he threats me, things like that?
Yeah, she told me she was going to put hands on me. I picked her phone.
Yeah.
You don't
Did you feel like physically, like,
Yeah, if I hadn't walked down the stairs, I'm pretty sure I would have.
uh-huh.
But I just walked down the stairs.
was the threats to the point of like you felt in danger? Is what I'm getting at? You felt in danger?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even what happened to her. I know she's probably got her own fair issues. But yeah, but more just because I had surgery and I didn't want to be pushed down the stairs.
Yeah, because your neighbor's cold because a child's out running around in a diaper in
She
the
was
rain.
not running around here. What are you
She
talking
was
about?
outside in the diaper, not being supervised. Plain and simple.
Okay, we could call it supervised. Like I said, I have an older kid in there that is supervising her.
How old is your older child?
He's old enough to know and just tell you guys that she was not in the street and that people are in my
Our
house.
children can't be watched.
How old? She asked a question. Come on, let's get the answer to that. How old?
Watching your
How
smaller children.
old is your
I didn't
older
say my
child?
older, none of my kids are watching any kids. You got to put in words in my mouth. I said he's old enough to see what's going on.
I would love
As
to
if he
play
told
this
me-
back for you.
He told me, and I,
Hey, yo, my love. I know, right? Nuts and bolts. Let me tell you. Answer the question, ho. We need to know. This girl, I'm telling you, I already put up my trigger warning because these are bad moms, and I haven't watched them, so I have no clue what we're encountering.
I don't care about playing it back. Like
What
I said,
car is
I
yours?
have a learning disability.
We're gonna go with the number one question that we need answered. What is your full, complete name and date of birth?
If y'all wanted me to go and get my ID, why don't you just say that?
We've
just want
asked
names.
you numerous
Right, I'll give it
times.
to you so you guys can see it, see the picture, and see the name, the birthday, all that.
We asked to come up there.
I
said no.
asked you if right now if I can go get that. If that's what y'all need.
Do you
Y'all
not
asked
have it
me.
on you in your purse?
No, I do not. Sorry, I don't. You asked me her name. She didn't know my name
Okay,
until
well, she
you
has
guys
now-
told her.
Okay, we didn't tell her.
Yeah, you told me to tell her pretty much in front of you
Tell her-
guys.
Okay,
She was right here
we're
before this
we're
officer just
we're
left
this
over
close
there.
to you getting into handcuffs.
Okay, but then you're gonna be in bigger trouble for that.
No, I
Why
won't.
not?
Because I have a learning disability. Y'all are taking
No,
advantage of me.
that's-
at
You
this
having
point.
a learning disability does not give you an exemption from being placed in handcuffs. We
Okay,
can still
because I'm not
continue
doing
to
anything
finish
wrong.
our
I'm not committing a
investigation,
crime.
Because right now you're impeding our investigation by not giving us the required information.
But you guys are telling other fuck.
That doesn't matter.
Yes, it does matter.
Don't waste
You're
our
saying
time.
my life doesn't matter,
we
now you're-
never even brought that into
but that's
play.
what you guys are doing.
We are here for your children.
I
That's
understand,
what
but
we
you
are
gotta
here
not.
for.
You gotta tell my business to people.
We are telling them anything.
You're not letting me have a like. If I had a normal officer that would say
What?
it's okay for me to walk
We
over there,
are
you guys are both
We need
acting
to
like
keep
you guys
our
don't want to help
distance.
me.
Your children have already
I
walked out
am
the
right
door
here.
once. If we walk over there, then you're not.
Do you hear a doorbell? I know every time the door's open. and
You
closed.
don't because your
Yes, I
child was out
do.
here.
I can show you that.
What is your
But wait, she wasn't there. She didn't hear. She wouldn't have been able to hear a doorbell because she said she was down the road talking to the mechanic. So what is it? Ain't nobody there at home, and
Don't yell at me.
Well, you don't understand
Listen
it.
here, sir.
Let's go with your name.
Listen here.
What is your name?
Listen here.
Okay, you're about to get put in handcuffs.
I'm not getting in handcuffs because you're sitting here threatening.
What is
You're
your
not
name?
being threatened. We need your
But
name
I
for
feel
our
like I'm in fear of you
investigation.
guys are sitting here trying to harm me for no reason.
We're not harming
And I
you at
just
all.
came
We haven't
outside
even
trying to
touched
talk to you guys.
We need your name to complete our
She just sat there and
investigation.
knew my name. You
What
guys
is
sat
your
there
name?
told my business.
What is your full name?
Lejay.
What's
Stop
your,
telling me my name out
What is your
loud.
last name?
Can you stop screaming my name out loud?
Lejay, what
is
is
your
your
last name?
I don't know.
You have
Yeah, I have something.
they're gonna arrest her for not identifying. They're gonna arrest her for not identifying herself. That she's gonna get in trouble. She can't do that shit. She can't do it.
We have enough to detain.
Okay. So right now you're gonna go ahead and be detained? No, I don't need to be detained. Can you not do that,
You're gonna be
please?
detained.
Okay, let me go, please.
Let go.
Okay, stop.
Ma'am, if you keep
I
doing
have
this,
to
you're
check on
gonna
my freaking
you're gonna
kids.
get charged with an obstruction.
No, I have to check on my kids.
Ma'am, stop.
Shame on. Shame on. Get off of me.
All right, let's
Shame
just,
on.
let's just take it.
I got injuries already. Get off of me. Get off of me.
no one is on your back.
Get off of me. Get off of me.
One way.
Get this off of me. What? I don't have nothing. Thank you for taking my kids.
Can we get her full name?
I did nothing.
Okay.
You don't know about the anti shit in
3, 2,
here,
1.
and y'all just sit there and playing the whole game.
Let's go to the car.
Yeah.
Oh, get this off of me. Come on, please.
Can you widen your stance for me?
Okay, I have
Widen your
anxiety.
stance for me.
I take medication for anxiety. Can you guys just stop? Stop breaking my wrist. I am
Just relax.
I am
Relax. Stand still. Follow instructions.
How much I won't bet they're gonna find her ID in that purse.
You're about to break my arm.
I'm not anywhere near
You're
breaking
about
you.
to break my arm. You're about to break my arm. Ow! Ow! Get off of me. I will listen. Can you get off of me?
We're just
I should've-
searching for weapons for your safety.
I should have gave a scream warning. I mean, had I known, my goodness.
She
Put me
are-
down.
We-
I can't stand up this high.
Stop. Put your leg down now.
Put my arms down.
Do not do that again. Get in the car.
Out of my head. Why did you do that to me? Why?
Get your foot
Why?
So I have a minimum harassment. Hey, quick, get out of my car. You don't run because she just had surgery. Stop hitting your head.
You guys already hurt me. You guys are hurting me. You guys are hurting me. Ah!
Quit off. Breathing.
I can't breathe in here. I have anxiety. I need my medicine. I can't breathe. My inhaler.
Your inhaler?
I need it.
Where is it?
I need it.
Where is
You
it?
guys dropped my stuff. I don't know.
Take a deep
I
breath.
need it.
I will get
I
it for
need
you, but you
I
need
need
to.
it. You guys dropped it somewhere.
Was it in-
I need air. I need air. Ah!
I got both their information. She threatened her, and she's in fear because she just had surgery. And she was holding the baby, so she like flinched at her. I was like, "Do you feel like really threatened by her?"
No, I
She
did
said
not.
the
You're a
way
liar.
the stair was and the way she was gonna go down, she was afraid that she was gonna shove her and she was gonna fall down the
She's
stairs.
a liar. All I was trying to do is get to my house, and you're lying. And I was asking her what's going on, and never telling me.
Okay, but hold
I'm
on,
trying to go in
before
there and talk to my son and ask him what's going on.
Make sure
You guys are
I want to make sure.
Hey, back up! What's going on? Stop! No!
Oh Lord, it's fixing to go haywire. Somebody just pulled up.
No! Wait! Who are you guys? Who are you guys?
I'm the boyfriend.
You're the boyfriend. Those are your kids?
Dude,
Are those your
I'm
kids?
at
Yes or no?
no,
Those are not-
all of our kids.
Okay,
Yo,
I understand. But
all
are
of
you
our
the biological father? Yes or no?
No, dude. Please get her out the car. Please get
She's
her out
under
the car.
arrest right now
What for?
for child neglect and obstruction.
This is not child neglect.
Neighbors found the kids out in the street.
Okay, who? Who's
Neighbors.
that? Who are them? Where do
They are all people that live here. Give me 1 second. My lieutenant's calling. I'll be right back with you. Okay?
Because
If she asked, can she sit there and have some privacy? She asked, can y'all either step inside?
no, she said we weren't allowed inside.
Okay, either way, she asked for some privacy.
Yeah,
I
we
heard
offered-
a lot of this whole point of the conversation on the phone. I was just on the phone before.
Well,
y'all
then
started
you would have
putting her
heard that
on
we
code.
offered to go upstairs where the children are.
Okay.
She wanted to separate herself from the
You
children, and
understand
that's
how
the primary
uncomfortable
reason
this
why we're
is?
here.
Like, you understand how uncomfortable this is, right? Somebody seeing the kid outside. What's so not neighborly about knocking on the door and, hey, you know, why with your kids outside? You feel me? You know, is everything okay? You know,
But
like
you gotta
that's the type
understand,
of
like-
country and type of people I just after and came from.
I-
That's where I grew up
No,
around.
and I get what you're
You
saying,
know?
but you also
But
have
this
to
right here, putting a woman in handcuffs, you got to throwing up right
So
now. You
what-
forget how much you got her going through right now.
He doesn't even know the whole story. He doesn't know that they did go up to the door and knocked on the door and said, "Hey, there's a child out here." She didn't answer the door at first. She was down with the mechanic, she said.
You see
So
that?
but you got to
Look at her.
understand from our perspective, though, when we show up, it becomes a
I'm
legal
not
matter,
at work right
and we
now.
have to do our job and investigate it. And she's not letting us proceed with the investigation.
She didn't feel comfortable being in front of them people that
We
you
had
sit there
them
and call
separated.
y'all, yo.
We had them separated. They
Now
were
it didn't sound like that. It sounded like she was really
Everything
close,
is-
and I hear her on the phone still talking in the background. I heard that woman in the phone.
You couldn't. She was far enough where I couldn't hear their conversation. It's audio and
You're
video
saying
recorded.
that I couldn't.
That's fine. I'm also recording it as well. But what I'm saying is, we need her information due to the circumstances of the call, right? We had them separated.
Yeah,
where
that's
they,
one thing. But I'm telling you, yo, this is not a child neglect situation. Because you see how she's looking right now. You see how he's standing over her.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna get my cuffs out. I'm gonna check them.
Can you please don't let that man touch me?
I
Please don't let
promise.
him touch. Please don't let him too hard. I'm not a man.
Go inside, check the welfare of the children.
The welfare of the children are all right. You want to go and see it, we can. But at the end of the day, this right here, this is doing way too much. And I think y'all understand that. I really do think y'all understand. Y'all. This is right here. This is way too much.
And she never would tell the age of the oldest child. So, yeah, exactly. Why does he need it? He's not even the father of the kids, he said. So, what is he doing? I mean, that's his girlfriend or his hoe or whatever you want to call her, you know, but I mean, come on. The kids are still inside by themselves, and they never said the age of the oldest kid. I would love to know the age of the oldest kid that's inside watching these other 3 children and the one that was outside in diaper with no clothes on.
24/7, she is at home with these kids, yo. Okay. 24/7. Then, what? The moment that she sits there, goes try to sit there and check about our situation, living here with a parking spot. Oh, she gets police called on her, and y'all sitting there and try to sit there and take her
She got
because
the police called on her.
she got the
for the reason.
and I understand what the reason is about.
Okay,
But I'm saying this right here, going to this extent, I'm gonna tell you right now. Do you think she's gonna be willing to sit there and be comfortable and talk to anybody in that type of situation where y'all can sit there and do that to her?
we have
Where y'all can sit there and
You
I don't.
were talking to her like
Yeah,
this.
until the phone cut off, and then y'all start proceeding with that. If I wouldn't have pulled up right now, if I wasn't on the phone when this happened, then I would have never known. And then what? All my kids are in CPS for what?
Are we using the foul language? And
No, you gotta understand. You gotta understand how this feels. Would you go through this? Have you ever went through this?
I have anxiety. So I'm not going to be able to breathe anymore.
Did the kid need to be checked out? No, let me check on that. We're still trying to figure everything out, but I believe kids are self-serve. It should be more than one kid. This Liz.
Oh, that's a good question. The guy said, do the kids need to be checked out? Hey, smart guy.
This gentleman might be able to live with him, so we're trying to get it figured out. I'm worried about the kid. Yeah, I want to talk.
Y'all see that stash that guy's got? Check him out. Check out that stash and little goatee thing he got going on.
And right now, figure out what's going on. Okay. Hey, what's that? 1 second. She's seatbelted in.
Trying your best. Try her best. Hey, she
I'm
really
more worried
just
about the kid
fucking
in this
house.
room, so.
Go and sit there and check out the situation.
Right
That's what this comes about. And you sit there at the police in handcuffs. Have you ever went through that?
Can we go up with the fire department to check on the kids?
I'll
Just to
go
make
with
sure
you.
they're okay.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Perfect.
How about you come on in?
It's just the ID card, so they're
You're making yourself do that. Hold on.
6, 15, 19.
No, I'm trying to breathe. I can't breathe.
In handcuffs.
Okay, I gave you 1 minute. We had almost 15 minutes of us talking to her prior to that phone call, even. Of us trying to just get the basic information of her name.
She didn't feel comfortable sitting there.
We're here for your kids. We care about your kids and
You
their
care
welfare.
about the kids? Y'all really care about the? If y'all really care about the kids, y'all sit there and put her mother back in there.
So we have her handcuffs because
Y'all are
she's on the
detaining
file
her.
with the investigation.
She's detained for what?
So she's
She's
obstructing
not-
against
She was
obstructing.
still talking to you.
And we have a case of child neglect that we need
There's
to
no child
investigate.
neglect.
That's what we have to investigate. That's what we have to investigate.
Okay. Hey, lady. How are you, buddy? How's everybody doing? Go ahead, check them. They're all good. I understand that. I understand that. All right. I understand that. You want to go back in the room, check to see if everything's all good? Sure.
What I'm asking is your kid acting normal for
Are y'all good? Y'all got food in here? Come on, let's show them in the refrigerator. Let's show them how God blessed us. Okay.
Okay, this guy doesn't need to be a smart ass. That was unnecessary. He shouldn't be cussing like that in front of the children. I'm just saying as a grandma. Yeah. And he's being a smart ass about it. Let's go check the fridge. No.
We'll get out of here.
The deep freezer too. That's crazy.
That's what we're here to check on, sir. We want to make sure they're okay. That's why we're here.
Hey, Dad?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know your name.
Miles. Would you like to see my ID?
No, she just boy girl. Sorry, I don't
This is girl. This is her name.
know. Daddy now? She just came up for a hug.
Yeah. We'll get out of here.
All right. You take care, okay? Have a better day.
No, I'm sorry that it got to this point. I truly am. Like when we come to these calls, like I have a daughter, right? So I care
You've
about.
never been through this stuff.
I
You've never been through this.
we never want to separate parents, kids, right? We want to.
This mom won't have to cuss for you.
So, do you have her information so we can at least identify her? Hi.
Hello.
Okay. I don't need her physical ID. If you could just tell me her.
Did you see that cute little baby come run up to her and give her a hug? Oh.
First, last name, and middle name. That's all I need. We just need to know who she is.
Because I had anxiety and I had this big old cold on. It's too hot.
I mean, the welfare check, they can't tell you that the kids are being mistreated.
Okay, so I'm conducting investigation. Just have you step over there, please.
All right.
Thank you.
I need to sleep off, please. I'm not
We
gonna
can't
move.
release the seatbelt right now.
Yeah, you can. You can just take it out of me. See,
Can you sit back so it's not putting pressure on you?
I can't. If you gotta take it off, so I can do that.
We will place you back into the car in the proper seating position and rebuckle you. That is my compromise to you. So then you'll be comfortable in the seat.
I don't understand why you gotta make me seem like I'm a crazy person. If I say it, I will, and I promise, I'm not that kind of person. I'm not trying to fight you. I'm not. I just want to breathe.
You guys aren't helping. You're amping her up. We're trying to make sure she's okay.
Listen, I'm trying to conduct an investigation with her. I've been calm and cordial with her the whole time.
I'm not saying nothing of that.
She's going to stay in cuffs. She's going to stay in cuffs regardless.
Okay, either way. Can you get her out?
That's against our policy. I'm not going to break my policy for that. She's been cleared by fire at this point. All right.
So let me just conduct my investigation. That's all I'm asking. That's it. So what we're gonna miss is we're working on this right now. Okay? So she'll be issuing a citation. Okay. And we'll be releasing her here. Okay.
Okay.
And that way she'll have her, everything be documented, everything else like that. Okay.
All right.
And then that way you'll be able to get back to work. She'll be able to continue to watch after work. Okay.
All right, man. That's all I'm trying to sit there come to is a means. It's not, trying to go back and forth. I mean,
both sides. That's why I'm back and forth on the phone, with my LT already. But we're gonna issue the citation. But she's under arrest. So
That's my stuff. Look at this, my phone even working?
Yes, ma'am.
Why is there water in my phone?
It's working, man.
You gotta put water in my phone.
She would have declined. It would have been a lot better. So we'll work on getting a citation. And we'll work on getting her going from there, okay? All right. I appreciate it.
Y'all wrong. I didn't do nothing to you.
That's 343. 343.
Man, Debbie, so I don't deserve this. I'm only 90 pounds and y'all all 300 pounds on me in my back. Y'all call the paramedics again. Please.
You want the paramedics again?
Yes.
Okay. Let me
again. They're going to take me to the hospital now.
You want to go to the hospital?
I want all injuries. All the injuries they put on me. All the injuries they did to me. Okay. I'm hurt.
Okay. Thank you, man.
No, I can do it, man.
You want to wipe it
Come on now. Don't, man. You already did too much, bro. Come on now.
That lady was wrong. That lady was wrong. You knew it. You know it.
Okay.
Because I felt like I was treated like crap the first time.
Ma'am, we have an ambulance on the way for you, okay?
No, y'all wait for the ambulance. I don't want to be treated like no more. I already got that from the officer, and I got that from you guys to sit here and tell me I'm doing this by myself.
There he is. There he is again. That's our August calendar. Yep. All right.
I don't know what's going on. I don't want to talk to you guys. I want the ambulance.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Right. Okay, ma'am. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to undo your seatbelt, and we're going to have you step out of the car.
I did that.
Okay. Can I talk for a second?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. When you step out of the car, I'm going to have you turn and face the door frame right here so I can undo the cuffs. Give me a second. All right. Terrific.
Okay, get out. You do this way.
No, I have to have you come out and step this way. Don't make it
Well,
more
you don't
comfortable.
want to tie my shoe.
I'm not going to tie your shoe. You're going to get in the bed right now. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. We'll step out, uncuff. You
I
can
don't
tie
want
your
to
shoe.
step on that stuff with my shoestring.
I'm sorry. I can't help you there. If you want him to tie your shoe, he can tie your shoe.
This is crazy, man. I can turn around
Can
in
you tie
the
your shoe?
car.
Thank you.
My baby got this for me. My baby got this for me. Y'all ruined everything.
Let's have you step on.
People like
Can I
these
have you turn
people.
and face the car? Awesome. Can I have you straighten out your
I
head
ain't
for
do
me like
nothing
that?
to nobody. They ain't hurt nobody, ain't hit nobody, ain't did nothing. That's
Sure.
what
All
they did.
right, ma'am. You can go with
That's what they do.
the medics.
That's what they did.
Citation, okay? So the court date is March 5th, and you got to be there at 8:30.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm not sure my stuff not in here. Y'all doing my purse.
Yes, they're right here for you.
Y'all do my stuff all around.
There's all your stuff. That's everything.
Can I look in here?
No, ma'am, you cannot. That is
Why
all your
cannot?
stuff right there.
That's not all my stuff.
That is all your stuff.
Y'all just had to broke my purse too.
Ma'am, the medics are waiting for you at this point.
I don't care about no medics. Y'all broke my stuff, and I'm looking for my missing property that don't belong to nobody but me. I paid for it.
What exactly is missing?
I want you guys to help me find my stuff. You guys are the ones that threw me everywhere from all the way over here to over here to over here. I need to find my stuff.
What are you missing?
I just want all my stuff.
But
back.
we need to know
I don't
what we're
trust
looking
it.
for.
I feel like they touched my stuff. Why is this messed up and it's an important receipt? Can I get another copy of it? Because I need it.
We didn't do that.
You did? How's it wet?
If it fell out of your bag,
It did not fall out of my bag. She's a liar.
Would you like to go in the?
he's
Would you like to go on the ambulance?
I would like for you to leave me alone.
Okay. Well, I have all these other medical professionals standing here. If you don't
I
want
wouldn't
them,
need them if you wouldn't have put your hands on me like this.
I said, if you do not want to go with them, I would like to release them because they got other people that they could help.
I know. Give me a break. I just got out the car. I just sitting there.
I guess you guys can be released. If they need to call back, if they need back, we'll go ahead and call.
She was charged with child neglect and obstructing justice.
That's all. But they didn't say the out. I want to know more. Those were the charges, but I want to know the outcome. See, that's what sucks on some of these. I love watching these, but some of them I don't get to see like the total outcome of what happens. That just sucks. All right. So this next one is 4-year-old found alone in a parking lot while mom shoplifts from Walmart. So let's check this one out.
Right here. Standing crying, outside crying.
I don't really have to use the bathroom. Please. I didn't realize it was. I couldn't think of it.
On March 30th, 2024, Palm Beach County sheriffs responded to a call about a 4-year-old child that had been found alone in a Walmart parking lot. It was very hot outside, and the child was asking for his mom. So those helping called 911. Check out what happens next.
Hi, is this your kid?
Yeah, I had to run in to use the bathroom.
Okay, but he looks like he's not okay. Are you okay, buddy? He's been here a while.
He has not been. You can check the time. I literally ran in there and ran out.
What's his name?
Carter.
Carter?
Yeah.
Carter.
And I had to go to the bathroom really bad. He was sleeping, so I just ran in there. It's
Do you have quite rescue? Carter?
Hi. Here, buddy. Hold you. Hi. Hi. Hi.
¿Quién fue que llamó? ¿Quién llamó?
Hi. Your kid?
Yes.
Okay.
I had, and I really had to use the bathroom. So he was sleeping. I just ran in there.
Huh?
You called
what, called about 10 minutes ago.
10 minutes ago, and that was right when we saw.
I go to tag. He was just standing there.
I just really had to go to the bathroom. And you can look it up on my hospital record that I've in and out of the hospital having surgery.
Hey, could you do me a favor? Do you guys have cameras this far out?
It's gonna be hard. I'll go try. I'll
Try to see if you can
see
see
how
what
long.
time she came in.
Deputy Valenzuela asks a Walmart employee to check cameras to see how long Heather had been inside the store, then continues to ask bystanders some questions.
So when you pulled up in your car, he was in the middle of the road. Did you go up to him? And
We stopped there. They're like, what's going on? He just kept saying, I want my mommy. Where's my mommy? I want my mommy. She just got here.
So she just
Like you guys, like literally, you guys pulled up and she walked right there.
Do you have your ID?
Yeah.
My other 13-year-old is in the bathroom. Can I go inside with him?
Hold up. So she's got one kid outside roaming the parking lot, and then her 13-year-old is still inside in the bathroom. Okay. Great mom.
Second. Your 13-year-old's in the bathroom?
Yeah, she ran with me to the bathroom.
Okay.
Can I please go get her?
Hold on a second. I'm gonna have. Hey, there's a 13-year-old in there too.
She came with me to the bathroom.
So you said you called right away, or you waited?
We waited, maybe like 2 minutes because we were talking to him.
Okay.
And then the guy over there saw that as well. We walked over like the same time. And they got him a drink and we got him a toy. So
Just try to see if Walmart can get me.
There's a 13-year-old in there too.
What?
For a 13-year-old, we'll have to refer to the bathroom. We gotta look for a 13-year-old. We should probably do that right now.
Good plan, sir. We should do that.
Deputies locate the 13-year-old and ask her some questions.
Hey, so were you in the car with your brother?
I wasn't going anywhere bathroom.
Okay, where was your mom at? So you guys both went into the bathroom?
Yeah, I don't like going by myself and stuff inside places like that, so I asked her to come with me.
Okay. How long ago did you guys go to the bathroom?
Not too long ago.
Okay. And you left your little brother by himself in the car?
I thought it would be fine since he's sleeping.
She did not. Oh my God. She did not. I'm gonna have a meltdown. She did say that. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. We thought it'd be okay.
You
Never.
can't leave the car unattended with him in there. It's hot. Where do you guys live?
I'm not really living with my mom. I was just here hanging out with her for the weekend.
Oh, okay. You live with your dad?
My God.
Where do you live?
In Riviera.
Riviera Beach with your dad?
Yes.
Okay. Where does your mom stay at?
At a hotel.
Okay. And then your brother stays with you too at your dad's?
No, he stays with me.
Okay. Watch out. Okay. So you guys came here to go to the bathroom?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. Where were you guys before here?
Excuse me?
Where were you guys before here?
At the hotel.
Gotcha. So do you know where the hotel is?
No.
Okay. So you guys were driving around. You said you needed to go to the bathroom?
Yes.
And you came here to Walmart?
Yes.
Gotcha. And she went with you to the bathroom?
Yes, because I don't like going into car places by myself.
Yeah. So do you remember at what time you guys went into the store?
I don't usually check it.
Okay. All right. How long do you think you were in there?
Not too long.
Like 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3
Or
minutes,
5
10 minutes?
Just 5 minutes.
Okay. All right. Well, like I said, it's pretty hot, and you guys left him with the car off and everything. Like he woke up and he was looking for you guys.
So he's not allowed. And he's not allowed. And he's an addict and he's going to prison. So he's not allowed. All my son has is me.
All right, so you are the only person that has permission to deal with your son.
Yes. So like he's like, you're not taking it from me, right?
I'm taking it.
Okay, I'm really thought about it. I told Chris because he knows that still. I like this. He's like,
If you trust him, your ex or whatever.
I don't want anybody to take the kid. I just want to make sure you guys weren't calling DCF to take them after that because I wasn't sure
I
that.
have to call DCF.
I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I just know if this was considered a safe point. You take them because I left them in the car.
I'm not.
if you want to turn them over to the father that you trust, and you're the sole person that has custody, yeah, why not?
I just was saying for now because I wasn't sure if you guys were going to be like, you can't have your kids and you left them in the car.
I think you need a break. I think you need a mental break right now, whatever you got going on. I think maybe just working on yourself is probably the best thing.
Good answer, sir.
Like I said, I'm so stupid. Like I would have never done it. Like, I know I have a 13-year-old. I've never been in trouble before. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole reason she won't live with me. Because I need some time to fix myself. I just feel like stupid.
I mean, it was a bad decision. I'm not gonna lie about that. It was.
I feel bad for them because they're the ones that pay the price of it, not me. And now they see all this and they're like, oh my god, my mom is so bad, you know? And regardless, we all make mistakes. But I feel bad and expected. I do feel good. Sorry.
You guys married or you
We're
separated?
just best friends. Like I had her when I was 22, and then he and I realized we were better friends. We always remained best friends. And then I got married to the worst person in the world, and through that, he's been amazingly a great friend.
So you trust him with your son as well?
Yeah, with everybody. I trust him with my life.
Okay, that's good to know. All right.
You know, him and my adopted mom are the only two people I trust.
Okay, so if he comes here and takes the kids, that's probably best for you because you need time to like relax mentally,
I texted
physically.
him to come, but I didn't know if my thing was that I didn't know. I didn't know if this was considered like you're not fit mom and taking them or no.
Well, we have to look at all aspects, right?
Yeah.
So right now we're checking cameras for Walmart. I'm not gonna lie, we're checking stuff. We have to do our job. So if we see fit that the time was 15 minutes or more that you were in that store, then you're going to jail. So
I've never been to jail.
But you know, you also get your time to represent yourself. Okay. As of right now, we have information, but nothing's secure right now. So we have to do a full
I'm trying to come here just in case you guys arrest me. I know that I was in there. I was less than 15 minutes. But
listen, even if I don't arrest you, you still need you basically look like you need a break. Let's get the phone number. Yeah, call him up.
Absolutely. And he's given her the chance to call the boyfriend, friend, whatever she wants to call him, and say, hey, come get the kids. I'm not okay. I need a break. The cops are here, whatever. I mean, chillax. Call the guy.
Okay, listen.
I get free. I'm sorry.
Look at me. Take a breath for a second, okay?
I'm trying to do
Catch a bubble. Catch a bubble, right? Look. Tell this to the kids. Blow it out. Blow it out.
I'm trying the best I can with all the cards I've been dealt. It's been really stressful.
God don't give you what you can handle. Okay?
It's really stressful, like dealing with somebody that you're so scared of and they find you everywhere you go.
You're good right now, okay?
It just makes me really scared.
No one said you're arrested. Okay?
You know, I'm just saying in general, like
you got to stop what I think. You got to just deal with what we're dealing with right now. The main thing right now is you catch your breath because you're gonna have an anxiety attack.
I know.
Okay? We control that ourselves. Okay?
I know.
Look at me. Look at me. Blow out a little bit of air. Get in.
I have to go to the bathroom again.
What's your name?
Heather Robinson.
Okay. I require you 20 before you make any statements that you have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent and answer not any questions. Any statements you make must be freely or voluntarily given. You have the right to present the representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statements during any questionings. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statements and during any questionings. If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you are privileged to remain silent. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Any statements can be and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand these rights that I have read to you?
Yes.
With those rights in mind, are you choosing to speak with me?
Yes.
Okay. So tell me again why you came here.
So I had to use the bathroom.
Okay.
When we were in the bathroom,
okay,
my daughter was like, she went to grab a baby while I was in the bathroom.
Okay.
I ran out to look for her.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, there's more to this. I knew there's going to be more to the story. Did you just hear that? Her daughter went to go look for a bathing suit. So they were in there for more than 5 minutes. Come on.
I grabbed her. I said, we have to, you probably hear it if you listen to audio. We gotta go. We ran back out here, and I saw you guys all around the car.
Okay.
And that's really it.
So you came here just to go to the bathroom?
Literally just to go to the bathroom.
Okay. And then you went with your daughter?
Yeah, my daughter came with sorry.
And how long do you think you spent in the store?
Like 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Literally 5 minutes.
Okay. And you left the car?
It was running.
The car was running?
Yes.
With the keys inside?
No, I don't remember now. I don't remember.
Okay, but the kid was in there.
With the windows.
The windows were up.
No, the windows were down.
The windows were down?
Yes.
Well, the windows were all up. When we
that window's 100% down.
Which one? The one with the blanket?
That blanket was not there when I went in there. The window was open. The blanket was not like that one. When I left him, it was open.
Okay. But you still left the child unattended.
I did.
In this weather.
I did that.
Right? What's going on? Breathe.
I didn't realize it was. I didn't think I'm stupid. I'm so.
Just breathe.
I really didn't think it. I'm really
Breathe.
sorry.
My rescue is right here, and I don't want that to take you. Okay, just breathe.
Did I have?
Okay, just breathe.
I really didn't think it, and it's stupid. It's so fucking stupid, and I'm a idiot. I didn't think.
All right. Right now, you're being placed under arrest. You're not on the left, but for shoplifting.
I didn't shoplift anything.
Yes, you did.
What
Last all points of sale with a basket.
I didn't mean to
You
leave.
left that dog. You left your daughter inside because you were going to come get your car. Come on.
No, I wasn't. Can you? Oh, my mom told her to tell me out right away.
So there was more to the story. She was in there shoplifting. Oh my God. Oh my God. They were waiting on confirmation from the people inside Walmart. That's what they were waiting. Oh my Lord.
Put your hands like if you were praying. Come on. It'll be easier.
I can't stop touching me. I'm not
Do not
Listen.
resist.
Stop.
I'm not
Because it
resisting.
will hurt.
Stop.
Do not resist.
I can't breathe.
Okay, listen.
We have
you're
a
talking.
rescue here.
You're talking, right? You're breathing. You're talking. Just focus on that. You're
Call my
talking.
mom now.
You're breathing. You're talking. You're breathing.
Can you take my jacket?
I will.
No, I don't want to take it off.
Then don't take it off. That's fine.
You gotta take her. You gotta take. Exactly. I'll talk. Tell her to get him.
Okay, just make sure you don't have any-
I don't have anything. I don't have anything wrong on me.
Come on. Put your hands like if you were praying. That way I can take.
Listen, you want these to be comfortable? You want them to hurt?
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I've never done this before.
Look at me. Focus. Put your hands like this backwards. That's all. That's all. Like this. We're putting handcuffs on you, okay? It's okay. Breathe. See? I'm fine. Oh, it is.
Am I allowed? Is DCF gonna take my kids then? You know what I'm saying? After that, I can get them back as soon as I get out.
Look at me. Whoever has we discussed right. So you have and you're giving them permission.
You
Look
have
at
to
me.
take
Look
the order
at me.
too.
Look at me.
I want to get out. I
Hey,
can get.
he's not law enforcement. Look at me. I'm trying to explain it to you.
I
Okay?
can't breathe.
You can. You're
I did
talking.
not mean to stop with anything either.
Okay.
Fire rescue's here. If you want them to get checked out. Listen, you passed our point of sale.
Okay, I didn't know.
You passed our point of sale.
I didn't know.
Okay. You want rescue to check your vital signs?
No, I didn't know.
If you mind just grabbing your battery pack?
I didn't know. I swear I didn't know. I didn't know. I swear I didn't know. I'm scared. I never.
All you gotta do is
I don't know. I want to go to jail. I've never been to jail. I've never been to jail. I'm scared.
Listen, if you would have been honest with me 100% from the beginning.
I was.
You would have been there for 24 minutes.
I didn't know it was that long. I swear to God, I didn't know.
See? 24 minutes. 24 minutes. Again, I'm going to highlight this one again. Haha, you lied. 24 minutes. She was in there and left that baby outside in that car. No, ma'am, you don't do shit like that. You cannot do that.
I understand that. I'm scared.
It was revealed that Heather was inside Walmart for more than 24 minutes and had attempted to shoplift items.
I need to check out the backpack to see if there's anything else she's stuffed in there. I don't think that one rolled up.
Can't go in my cousin's car because there's lights in there. Come on, we're going ahead.
That's the total. I'm still working on trying to find them. I just want to get updates.
Okay, come on.
After talking to Walmart, the deputy talks to Heather's friend that will be taking the children.
She came here. The son was sleeping. She left him in the car. Car was not running. Okay, she had the keys with her. Okay, some kids got heat usually 15 to 20 degrees hotter in a car, but nothing. Some people basically cooked on the inside. She can't get out. Well, he eventually got out. Was found literally right there by strangers. Okay, and she left him unattended. Okay, he got out by himself. His child never left him. Okay, number two, she was in there while they were trying to review the cameras to check out how long she was left with the child. She was in there for 24 minutes. That's not 5 minutes that she's spilling everybody else. Okay, camera show. She was in there collecting stuff, stuffing stuff, trying to steal it, walk out, put your daughter by the front door, tell her to stand there and wait, so she can go get the car to go pick up the stuff she's trying to keep her. So, in the commission of a crime, she creates another. So that's where we're at. So
Dumb.
we'll be notified.
Dumb.
They might come to your address. Whatever they do, they do. They're going to offer you guys services. If you have a legal guardian who's taking care of the child, they're not in and acting in jail all the time. They're not on drugs. We're not trying to. DCF doesn't have to take the kids away. Okay, they try to make it safe for the kids. That's it. So if you need help, you need assistance, take it and be honest about it because the money is there, and that's what they do. But this child neglect and then trying to teach your daughter how to steal, I understand hard times, but no excuse.
No excuse.
I want to be a little nosy. What's going to be her charges?
For mom neglecting and neglecting, and she's obviously, I don't know if she actually she did walk past off the sale, so it's going to be shoplifting. If it's anything over $900, I guess whatever it's going to be. It's going to be shoplifting or petty theft, and then it's going to be felony neglect. Felony.
So she not a bond?
Felony.
She may or may not. That I can't answer. I don't work the jail.
Good morning.
I don't watch them. I don't know all the other books and stuff. I have no clue.
Okay, can we ask her before I take off in this car if there's anything I need to know about? If it has gas, I don't drive it.
If it's got drugs.
Yeah, that
then
too.
you get pulled. That's on you.
That too. So that's
whoever's in possession is in possession.
That too, man. That too. Because if that's the case,
Are you-
screw the cat. Because I got A license. I'm a straight arrow guy.
Chris, are you good right now? You're good license
Oh,
in
heck yeah.
ACL? You don't
Yeah,
need license?
no.
I have to run you just before I let you off the kids.
Yeah.
All right, hang tight.
Yeah, I'm good.
He's got a question. He wants to know if the car's got anything questionable for him.
Absolutely not.
Okay, because he's going to take the car and the cat.
I swear to God, there's nothing.
Nothing illegal.
Not, I swear to my life.
Because if he drives and gets caught, then
I swear to God, everything. There's nothing in there that's bad. Period.
Okay. All right. Where you want me to park the car? I don't want it at my house. I'm taking the car only because his license is to the cat, and I got to take the cat. I don't want the car at my house.
Last point of sale, our point of sale, even though it's past the registers, it's not past the actual point where we can stop them. So she didn't.
Okay, we'll definitely let him know then. All right. Well, but I'm going to still say you don't leave the video and still give me the receipt.
Yeah.
We're still going to type that was our intention. And the commissioner neglect. Definitely. All right, thanks, Mike.
But you do understand that once you pass all the cash registers,
I
that's
know,
considered stealing, right?
I was trying to tell her she had
Okay, so that's why your mom is going to jail for today. She's going to jail because she pretty much took that out of the store without paying for it, and for leaving your brother unattended in the car because you guys can't leave your brother, and you guys were in there for more than 5 minutes.
I was intended.
You guys were in there for 24 minutes. If he would have stayed in the car, he could have probably died. If he didn't come out, he could have probably died. So you can't just leave. You can't leave a kid in the car, okay? Because it's hot.
This is a good lesson for this young lady. She may be a teenager, but this is a good lesson for her.
Okay? But your mom's gonna be okay. She's probably gonna come out and later on just talk to you.
Heather Opsinks was charged with felony child neglect. Let us know in the comments how you think law enforcement and those involved handled this.
So felony child neglect, that's some serious charges. But you know what? The thing is with that, they can, your browser lost connection, your screen share audio. Try sharing your screen again. Okay. All right. Let's listen to what this thing tells me. Let's see. Not working. Yeah, lost audio. Hang on, let me that's what I was trying to listen to my phone to see. Yeah, lost audio. Oh look, I accidentally hit something. It said pin message. Look, I learned something on my phone by accidentally hitting something. Look at that. All right. Let's see. Let's remove this. Let's close this. How do we? Let's see. Stop screen. All right. Present. Share screen. Where were we? 3-year-old lost on highway. Bam. All right. Let's see. This should work. This is
Adriana Manzo-Barrera.
Yes.
On October 23rd, 2023, a driver in Palm Beach County noticed a small female child running in the roadway. The The driver slowed down and activated her emergency lights to guard the child from traffic and expected to see a parent or guardian attempting to catch her. After not seeing any adults around, the driver parked and was able to contact the child and safely place her into her vehicle. The driver then called law enforcement for help on locating the girl's parents or home.
So, what happened?
I'm living in Red Bank, and I'm in the corner, and the baby run.
Right across the street?
That's my look at me.
Yeah.
So I said the baby crossing there. So I crossed my car in here and stop my car and go.
Oh, you saw her across the street?
Yeah. I'm in.
Hey,
and
you're not in trouble.
And I called.
Yeah.
I'm still in trouble.
How long have you been here? Is no one's no parents?
I'm in here. Immediately I called the police.
Yeah.
Maybe how long you take for coming.
Okay. Hey, little girl. What's your name?
I opened the window.
Does she speak English? Does she talk at all?
We try
Do you
Spanish.
speak Spanish?
Mommy.
Hello.
What did you, mommy? What is your mom? What is your mom? Mami, ¿dónde está tu mamá? ¿Dónde está tu mamá? I speak Spanish and English.
Yeah.
Mommy, nena, what is your mom? You want to go out? You want to go home? Mommy, ¿tú quieres ir a casa? Mamita, ¿tú quieres ir a casa? You want to go home? Yes. He's my friend. He's my friend. He's my friend.
I gotta take a photo of her. Wait, where did you exactly see her cross? Here, this road?
No, exactly like that. Yeah. I turn the light, right? When I turn,
right
make a
when you
left.
turn?
I'm sorry. When
So
I make a
closer to the
left.
intersection?
No, when I make a left,
Yeah.
exactly when that car,
Yeah.
I beginning saw that girl walking, and
This
running.
This way.
Yes, in that way. And she right there, and I say, nobody. And I say, I right away, find my car before. I'm in here, when she pretend to cross the street, I yell, baby. She's feeling my
When did you grab her? Was she outside the center?
more that sign. You see
By
like
that
that sign? More than that, I
So
catch
she-
it.
she
So I
saw her
bring,
walking.
and she come with me, and I put her in a car.
She saw her walking down by herself. Once you pulled a left onto the road, she saw the 2-year-old walking by herself down the street.
So it's,
And then she thought it was weird. She had passed it. She kept an eye on her, and then she started seeing her bolt across the street. So she parked really quick, got out of her car, chased the girl down, and said, "No, get out of the street! No!"
So
And
I
she grabbed her.
I
She
catch her.
grabbed her. She said at that next
And-
intersection right there.
We have to be
There's one right
up here. The next street.
Yeah, the next street. So I guess where that truck is. 'Cause-
Yeah, she's all over the place.
and I'm gonna take a photo of her and put it in the call.
Yeah.
She's not talking. She's nonverbal.
No, she's nonverbal. No,
So-
I wave. She's no.
She tried Spanish too.
Does she? Does she speak Spanish?
No, because I said, nena mía, mami, bonita mamá, ¿dónde está mamá? ¿Quieres que te lleve con mamá? You want to bring you to mom? You want a mom? Yes. Yes. You want to go home? You want to go home? All the time.
Nothing whatsoever.
A little bit.
Hello.
Cheese.
Smile.
Cheese.
Oh, you want to?
Such a sweetheart.
I
Come
know.
on, mommy. Come on.
Oh.
I appreciate you stopping and doing what you did. Okay, 'Cause make sure she's okay. So
What you want?
she wanted to keep running. Which one is she pointing? Is she pointing? You know where
Wait,
you live?
wait, where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Here, hold her hand. Hold her hand. Here, hold her hand. You live here? That's where you live? ¿Vives aquí?
¿Es tu casa, mami? ¿Es de tu casa? Ay, señora. You know that.
Hey, come here. Come here. Come over here.
This little girl here.
Not here?
Got a little photo of her.
Show me what it is.
Have you seen her before?
Show me, baby. Show me what it is.
This is the back doors, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, in the back here.
It's a
How can the I'm just amazed that this child is out there like that and they're knocking on doors.
Bunch of kids stuff.
Yeah, it's a little.
Be careful, baby. Be careful. Come on. I won't. Baby, come on.
Yeah, that's fine. Is that your house? The front door's open. Go around the front door. The front door's open.
Nena. Nena.
Find her outside? The front door's open. The front door's open up here, right? Yeah, front door's open. Nothing's here. Come here.
Maybe yes. Come on, baby. Come on.
And he came around there on that golf cart that told him that front door was open. He knew what was going on. Bless that man.
You know the address is here. You know, can you watch it for a second? The front door is open over here. Yeah. Okay, come here, baby. All right. No, you can't.
She is going to get on the golf cart.
Yeah, we're looking for this lady found her. 1163? No, sir. That's why we were knocking. We didn't know she was knocking. This was the door she walked up to.
48 to the Hello.
Sheriff's office.
You see that? I'm going to rewind just a little bit here. Then he opens that door. There is chairs blocking the door. Like that's going to keep the kid from getting up there and opening that door. Look, chairs in front of the door. Like that's going to keep the kid from getting around that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Hello.
Sheriff's office.
I got a feeling she leaves her here by herself.
Fox County Sheriff's Office. 121. I got nothing to say.
Oh, and don't tell me she's not even at home. Don't tell me she's not at home. It's another one of those.
952. Where's mommy?
Is she non-speaking?
No, she speaks.
She does speak?
Yeah, but I know the parents are Spanish, so but she still should speak English, I'm sure. But I have a funny feeling she's been leaving here and leaving that kid by herself.
Okay. Does she work?
No.
13.
Did you say apartment 2? Okay. Did she grab your milk right away?
Yeah, this is her house. This door was open.
It was open, yeah.
And those chairs were like against the door. So I don't know if she climbed on the chair to do that. She climbed on the chair probably to do this.
Did you get the complainant's name and all information you need for the report?
No, I didn't grab it.
I'll get it for you. The guy on the thing, it looks like she's
the landlord.
You say it looks like she leaves her here alone like this?
Well, I've been here before, and I'm not going to stand and swear to it, but I know that her car's gone.
She drives.
She has a car, and I hear that when my office is next door, I can hear the kids in there.
There's more than one kid.
The other one, the boy goes to school.
Hey.
After deputies find the front door open, they speak with the landlord that says he believes the mom leaves the kids home alone.
Oh, she don't.
She does not work.
Oh, so is this?
So she's sometimes she goes out and jogs, but usually her car's here.
Oh, so she usually stays home.
She's normally here, but when she leaves a lot, I'm not going to swear to it, but I think she leaves the kids here.
Hey, let's go watch some TV. Yeah, so it looks like she put the. Thank you, sir. It looks like she put the chair to the door and then unbolted everything and left. Thank you so much for calling. Okay, we're gonna do everything that needs to be done now from here on out.
Yeah, like I said, the easy work. She did the hard work.
Yeah,
She saved the life, so
Yes.
we're good.
Thank you so much, man. Okay.
Deputies call both parents, and the mother finally arrives on scene.
Hey, how you doing? My name.
That lady in that red dress was an angel. Exactly, Hio. Exactly. Some people should not procreate. That woman is an angel in disguise, because had she not stopped and gotten that baby, it could have ended up worse. Now, what is the mom going to claim? I can't even imagine.
Stephanie Wells with the Sheriff's Office, okay?
Thank you.
So, can't reference the incident with your daughter. So, so before I talk to you, though, just because of the nature of everything, I have to read you your Miranda rights.
Okay. Can I just say something? Like I don't want all of this to I'm like the mother to these kids. Okay, you're a bad mother. I know that I wasn't supposed to do that. But just like a license or like my immigration process could just be like screwed over. My husband works in construction and we don't make enough money.
I don't even know where she's going with this, but she's got immigration problems. Oh, Sheila.
For me to go out and do my thing and have her. So I stay home with them basically. And like I said, I was like, okay, I'll go and come back. I knew that was locked. We fixed that because she would push it open and it would she would just get out. It was locked. She could just push it open. So he's like, now I'm getting careful. I told the other guy when we open the door, she just runs that way. Like we chase her that way. Like she just knows the car. She goes, and I'm like, that's why I shouldn't have left there. She just put her in the car and take her with me.
So I want to ask some questions about everything you're telling me.
Yeah.
I know you want to let me know everything, get everything off your chest, and I want to talk to you.
Yeah.
And if you want to talk to me, I want to ask you questions in reference to everything going on, but I have to read you the rights before I do, okay? For any question.
Yeah, she's talking too much. Read her rights so she can finish incriminating herself, bitch.
I'm required
Can I just do you know what I'm saying?
Yes, and I'm going to ask you questions
Like
about.
so many things, like what all this means.
Yeah. I just have to ask this because because of the situation, because of the allegations. I want to ask you questions about everything that's going on, but I have to redo this before I can do that. Okay. And any statement can and will be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand your right? Okay. So, in regards to today, so you normally, everybody told me before, you normally stay here.
Yeah, it's me and her. He goes to school. I actually in the mornings I go out here to the bus stop. She stays here, and I'm always like, the bus stop is right here with
For
my son.
the other child,
Yeah.
and his name's
Yeah.
okay.
So, so the reason I don't take her out there is because she plays on the sidewalk. So then she sits here, and then I'm gonna look out for the door on the bus, and then I come back in here.
Okay.
It's me and her while he's in school.
So you had an issue with the door before because she likes to run off. She likes to run off, and she doesn't pass.
No,
She
she
pushes
just
out.
right. She pushes it out because it's either that we had a back and a front door.
Yeah.
So it's just like she sees one of us leave, and then she's like, "Oh, me too." So she'll follow one of us if we go to the dumpster.
Okay.
So it used to be like I closed that door, and you would see her push it, and she'd be behind you while you went to the trash can.
Yeah.
So we had to fix that.
And today you're home alone with her. Why did you leave her at the house?
I went to the bank to deposit money.
So you went to the bank. Does she normally stay here by herself?
She went to the bank.
No.
She didn't. She didn't just go over to the dumpster. This woman went to the bank. She went to the bank.
Okay, if she's sleeping, it's like okay. The only thing I have here is like Publix, or we'll go walking the shore, or that's the only thing that's close.
Why'd you leave her alone today?
I thought I could run and come back because TV, like okay, let's go. Turn everything off, and kind of pick her up screaming and put her in the car.
So she was watching TV.
Yeah.
And she would have possibly gotten upset.
She said she was taking a nap.
Like, let's go.
And
Put
took
her
her
in the
into the
car.
car.
Like,
Would you say she needs though constant supervision?
yeah, she's a toddler.
Yeah,
Like I
she's
said,
not old enough to.
no,
Yeah.
again, like I said,
Yeah.
so we go throw away the trash. We close the door, and then we realized that she could just push it
She
open.
was trying to push her.
She'd be behind.
When
me.
was that? When did you get that fixed? Like when was?
Maybe it's a month.
Just to let you know why we're here. We got a
Yeah.
call at I believe it was approximately like 9:45, 9:50 in the morning. Someone was driving down and saw your daughter running down the street. So they're 3 blocks down, and they had turned from PGA onto Ellison Wilson and saw your daughter running.
Yeah,
So
so
she's-
that's the sidewalk. Because
Yeah,
we
the
go for a
sidewalk right
walk. We go for a walk, so she goes. That's where we go.
Yeah.
So she'll go straight.
Yep, so
That's like our.
So she was running down. So the concerned citizen, luckily she stopped. She first stopped, put her hazards on because she thought maybe you were chasing after her or something.
Yeah.
Someone was
Yeah, I've
chasing
done
after
that
her.
before. Yeah.
And so she was waiting to see if like the mom or
Who's
grandma
behind her?
was behind her. And she didn't see anybody. So she pulled out to the side street and she got out. And then she was even further down, almost to PGA. Yeah. So she chased after her. And apparently she started to cross over to Elson Mitchell to go on the other side. But she yelled at her. She's like, stop, 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 stop. And then when she heard, she apparently came to her and she was able to get her in her car. So she walked her back. And then she called us. But do you understand like the severity of why they need the supervision? Like, you know, because honestly, per Florida State statute is neglect if you don't have supervision over the minor. And where's dad work? Where's dad work?
He's at a construction site, and he will pull his head off.
Is dad?
Because he's always like, "Don't go to the trash, take her, go to the take her." And you're like, "Mom, you're like, I can go faster if I do. If you take it with you."
No. There's no super mom. We run and leave the kid. These kids these days, these kids here. I'm bitching. Katya, I'm bitching right now. These kids, and they just leave these kids behind. I never, everywhere I went, I took my daughter with me. Bless that child's heart. She had gone everywhere with me. I never left her behind. It's not, no, Hill, it's not right. What is wrong with these people? I mean, it's not okay.
Is that able to come back here?
No,
or anything like
no,
that?
no. Because he's like he just started the job site, and he would be mad at me.
Baby, he should be mad at you for doing that. He should be mad. You're worried about him coming home from job site and being mad. Baby, he should be mad at you.
I'm not trying to make the situation worse or anything like that, but we still have job and everything.
I know.
Okay, so whenever we get a call of the welfare manager, and it meets the criteria is a felony to leave a child unattended for a suitor. Okay. So just based on the totality, I do have to place you under arrest
What?
for neglect of a child.
No, I can't.
Okay.
No, I can't.
Ma'am, come in. Okay. We're gonna go with our partner. We're gonna wait for her. We're gonna try to call. You gotta call your husband.
Can I call my mom?
I'm gonna be completely. We're gonna let you call
I
who you need
can't.
to. I'm trying to be
can't.
as transparent as I can.
Why would you do that?
Because that's my job.
I can't.
Okay.
I can't do that.
How far does your mom live? How far
Listen
away?
to my dad.
We're gonna make those phone calls. Okay.
I can't. No, my son's gonna come home from school.
That's why you want to call your mom later.
I can't.
I'm letting you know. Okay.
I can't.
I'm letting you know. We're gonna make it as easy as possible.
Sir, I can't. I never leave her. This is she's like mom. I can't. Please, I can't. Hold on, let me sit down. I
Where's
can't.
your phone at so we can make those phone calls?
He's working right
Oh,
now.
where's your phone? Do you know their numbers?
It's right over there.
What you prefer? Your mom come here or your husband? Or your mom?
My husband will explode.
I bet he
You wanna call your
will.
mom?
And it's a good
Call her.
thing.
We need someone to come. We need someone.
And you know what? Let me tell you something. Her mom should be mad and explode too.
I don't know what to do.
Listen, if not, DCF something.
No.
We're trying to help you out.
I
We're
know.
as transparent as possible. I understand. the
What
situation.
happens? Where are you gonna take me?
You have to go down to gun club for processing, okay?
Why?
Because you're being charged with a crime.
Why?
And then afterwards, you
He said go down to gun club. What a name for a jail, gun club. That's weird. Okay.
go you get a first appearance, you'll see a judge, and they'll give you probably a court date.
So I'm not getting out today?
I don't know. The quicker you go down there to do the processing, the quicker the process can start, so you can get out.
They got a night court, so maybe be able to.
Yeah, hopefully later today.
I
Because it's only
can't.
11 o'clock.
Can I talk to one of my neighbors first? So I can tell them what's happening?
Ma'am, I'm trying to be as liberal as I can with you, as liberal of courtesy as I can.
Yes.
I'm letting you know I have probable cause for a crime. Okay, so yeah, I have to put you in his car. I have to put you in handcuffs. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to be as courteous as I can, so we'll make phone calls for you and everything, and not make a scene because I don't want to use force on you. I don't want to do anything like that. You
No,
just
I'm
be very
listening.
cooperative, and
I'm
I don't want that to
listening.
happen. Okay.
The father makes it to the house and speaks with deputies.
Okay. You need me? Call me, please. So they're gonna have questions, obviously, about just the house or anything.
Sure.
She said she might try to work with you guys, maybe to get chimes on the doors or anything like that.
Yes.
So your wife was arrested for it's called child neglect. So it's for just neglect of the child. It's for one of the elements is failure to no supervision of the child. So this morning, your daughter, she was found. She was home alone by herself. Your door was wide open. And was found on the side of the road. Off of Ellison.
She's okay?
Yeah, she's okay. So someone, a concerned citizen, passed by and saw her, and I didn't see anybody with her. She saw her by herself. So the citizen stopped out and parked their car and ran after your daughter. And the citizen got your daughter.
Okay. So thank you him.
Yeah, so she called us. And she spoke Spanish too, the citizen. So she's like, hey, yeah, no. And then so apparently she said she was about to cross to go over Ellison into the plaza. And she said a lot of cars were coming. She was in the road saying, no. And then she called us. So, and then when we came here, I saw your door was open and there was a chair right in front of the door. And it looked like on the thing to unlock the door. Because your wife said she left to go to the bank, but she didn't want to bring her with her because she was watching TV and would have been frustrated if she brought her. So she left her here by herself, which she has to keep supervision on.
Yeah, of course.
So that's why, unfortunately, she was arrested because the daughter had gotten out of the house, wasn't supervised, and was found on the street.
That's to let me know. She's a good wife.
Yeah.
And I work 45 hours just to get her what she needs. You can compare what I drive, what she drives, just to get everything to my kids. So she doesn't have to work to do anything and take care of it. So unfortunately, that happens. It happens, but she's a good person. My wife, sir, she's a good person. We didn't even have any problems. She was there with. So you don't find any records, anything about my son, because she's always been there.
It's a tough situation. I think we're all just I think everyone's fortunate that it's okay. Because it could have been very bad, but hopefully, I'm glad that it was a good guy who saw it and not someone.
Adriana Menzo Barrera was charged with felony child neglect.
That was it? Felony child neglect? She seemed to be a little, I don't know. All right, we'll let her go. I don't know. Some of these moms these days don't deserve to be a mom. All right, I got one more. This is police crash graduation drama after discovering mom's secret. So I have no clue. We're going to watch this blind. Let's go.
That's exactly. Exactly. Oh, y'all. Yeah.
Cussing and yelling at us ain't helping you out.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Stop.
Stop. What?
Relax. Yes, don't talk anything in front of your kids. Knock off.
Stop, Vicky, stop, no. Vicky, stop. Stop, Vicky. Vicky, stop.
Knock off. Don't be bite me. You kidding me? You want to get tased? Get off.
Put your hand on your back and get taser.
On June 15, 2024, police arrested a woman who became upset when her child's father attended a school graduation, as they had been arguing and were not on good terms. You won't believe what happens next when officers discover she has an outstanding arrest warrant.
He's been stalking. Yes, he's been stalking me for the past year. He tried to. He ran my car off the side of the road. Like I have a protection order. He's inside. That's okay.
What is he wearing?
So I don't even know, but I can show you a picture of him.
Gotcha.
And it's like, every time I call you guys, there's nothing you can do. Last time I said he's outside my house. Did you take a picture? It's 3 in the morning. I don't got time to take a picture.
What's 48?
What's his name?
Can the PTO is confirmed?
Yes, it's confirmed. They just
Ma'am, stop, please. Stop. I'm trying to help you. They're not Charlie, man. What's your child's name? What?
I was want to CPO. Arrest him. Get him out of here. I'm sick of him violating CPOs.
48, I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
We have the TPO in hand. It's not showing a service date. We're going to have to check the DSO. We'll take it to civil.
Oh, hold on 1 second. I got the original copy.
We're not sure if the error is included in that or not.
When you did your civil protection order, did you add your children too, or just you?
They added everybody in the house, and I told them, he's like, anytime I feel like I want to change it, call back to the judge. And then when there was a child abuse case with my son, can you go get the restraining order off the car, please?
He's inside?
Yes. He tried to find loopholes and tactics. Every single time I let him see my son came back with blood in his underwear. Never again. Yes, he's been throwing shit at my house, shit at my
Oh,
car.
trigger warning. Sorry, guys. That was gross. Ugh. Where are they? Are they at a church or something, maybe? I think they're at a church.
Glad this time you guys showed up enough time to catch him.
Well, here's the thing. When you do a civil protection order, that's not through us. That's through the sheriff's office.
Okay.
So the sheriff's office has to serve him.
They already did, yeah.
Just hear me out. So when they don't, if he doesn't, we don't have proof that he was served, we can advise him of the protection order and tell him to leave. But here's the thing. It doesn't, and I don't mean to be rude here. It doesn't matter what you have in the car. It doesn't matter what you have on the phone.
They served him as of 3 months ago. He's trying to take you to court.
We have to have proof of
to
that.
try to get.
Okay, and I'm trying to explain that to you. That's all. So if we have proof of
Well,
that,
serve his ass now and arrest him. If y'all couldn't serve him before, serve him now and arrest him. Because this is bullshit. Every time they pull up to his house, he's, oh, I don't live here. Oh, I don't live there. So you can't serve him. How are you protecting me? You're not.
well,
Every time I call y'all, did you get a picture? You don't have no proof that he's here.
I'm trying to explain how this works. I've never dealt with you or him. I'm trying to explain to you how it works.
Well, I'm trying to explain how it works. It isn't working.
Well, and that's between you, your attorney in the courts, and the sheriff's office, not us. And cussing
So
and yelling
you
at
gotta
us,
take an oath to protect him.
and,
Okay.
and cussing and yelling at us ain't helping you out.
Go. Get away. I don't have to take another hat to go like that. Go on, Billy.
I'm just a bitch.
Go on. Get away from my son. Because you know he's coming. I know he's coming. Get away. How do I know he's coming? Because according to CPS, y'all talk daily. All right, we are. I want to see the CPS. Ask your man. AKA my baby daddy.
She's Delulu.
But in case you need to know why, this is a sexual assault from the North Center against him.
Doctors just have the right paperwork. It's our fault. She wants to be the victim.
can't just make shit up. You have to get some type of papers, something like that. So she's not going to keep me from, celebrating my son.
So that's what we're confirming now. She's claiming there's a TPO. Our dispatch confirmed there is a TPO. However, there's no service that so far. In order for us to enforce a TPO, you have to be served first. So you can't just write a TPO and then write. So as of right now, it doesn't have a service date.
You know what she did?
What's that?
I think she had it served, and she could have went to that house and just took the address down and was like, send it there.
Yeah, but they have to physically talk to
Exactly.
you.
So she thought that was all she had to do. And I told her we've been doing this 6 months now. I haven't seen my son, but I mean I've seen him, but I haven't seen him. I'm always hovering. I'm a real dad. So wherever he is, I'm aware. Whoever's around him, I'm aware.
Did you talk to her at all? Her.
Yeah, I got it all.
You didn't talk to her?
You didn't go through on me.
Did you look at her funny? Did you wave any fingers at her? Anything?
Look, that's how it played out.
I got a question.
Yes.
So
I even called her to see if I was allowed to be here.
How long does a restraining order supposed to be?
Usually it goes, so if it's a civil protection order, it's however long until the person wants to drive.
See, I don't know if it was civil. She gave me one, but it was about over a year or two ago.
She came back.
And this is the dad. Because she even threatened me. I'm the owner of the business. And he came in. He said nothing. She was the one that got all, rowdy and upset and started cussing. And I told her, you can let her get a hold of my daughter. She's not going to come here because we're having our Christmas graduation today. And she come here just cussing and blowing her off. He said nothing to her. He said nothing.
I got you. Like I said, we're just trying to confirm everything. So if she hit you, that'd be something different. But her just holding a fire extinguisher,
Why do you have a fire extinguisher? That's designated for a fire. So once you take it out of that context, that's a weapon. They have wielding a weapon.
And now she used it against you. That's also it's a whole different story.
Y'all would be carrying a body. That was the case. I was holding my daughter. So
right now, we're just still trying to confirm to see if you were served any paperwork. If you was not served, man, I ain't gonna lie, we're gonna be up out of here, all right? So,
ain't nobody. But if
you were served,
no agents from the court, no police officer, no sheriff, nobody. I ain't seen nothing.
I got you. If you were served, we'll check the diameters of that protection order, and then we'll go from there.
Y'all dealing with somebody who knows.
What do you think she would have it on file? Like
the Wayne County Sheriff's Office.
Monday or Tuesday, I said, am I allowed to be here? Because she's used that to try to keep me away from my son. And I ain't been served.
Right.
She knows where my address is.
So he has a video. He's recording the whole time. He didn't do that.
This is a kid's graduation. Got my daughter upset.
For parents to act like that at a kid's graduation is just unacceptable anyways. It doesn't matter. There should be a time when you should just shut your mouth and everybody get along.
I'm already knowing.
Woo! That makes me hot.
I'm concerned enough. So
is it? No, I'm just asking.
Ask what you want, man. She enough.
The address that she may have in order to.
I don't know if that's the case or not, but it's 6 months.
Is that an address that you live at?
I don't know if she actually did that. I just that was a shot in the dark, but I'm just like it's been.
So how do you know that there is or was a protection order or anything?
Because every time I say I want my son, she said, "Oh, you got to go to work. There's a PTO. There's a restraint." I said, "That was it." I wouldn't know. They would have can't take 6 months for you guys to find somebody to serve these papers. And I've been in the same place the whole time. So, like, I showed him the video. Yeah, it's disgusting, bro. She's getting ready, about to turn on the graduation music.
I can hear the little graduation music in the background.
Oh. In a second now, you'll hear her walk in. It's like, so you were by the door? I saw you, or you guys saw each other?
I mean, she seen me when I came down the stairs and walked into the little room. Okay. He said I still ain't even got her my attention yet.
She did this in front of everyone, in front of all the parents and everybody.
In front of everybody.
You just turned the music on. Kids were about to come out that little room I was pointed at.
Like, that's disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. She's still going.
No, unacceptable.
Like
Nope.
I said, I called. Alicia to tell you, I called Monday or Tuesday. I let her know. I said, look, I want you guys to know. I talked to him last week actually a couple times, but I wanted to talk. She owns the place, so I said, look, I called Children's Services. I want to encourage you guys. If you see anything that's not right, speak up on my son's behalf. So that was the first phone call.
You can wait over there, ma'am.
And I have.
But you can wait over there, okay? We're trying to handle the situation. You can wait over there, okay? All right, but you can continue to wait over there. All right? Okay. All right.
And then what?
Okay. No. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No. Absolutely. I don't say nothing else to her. No, she.
Let me step right inside.
You want to stay in? We'll stay in. I'm not talking. Oh, you want me to stay with you? I'll stay right here with you.
Y'all come on inside the door. Because she's aggravated.
Yeah. Well, she's walking away. My partner's going to go talk to her.
Okay, all right. Y'all can talk right here. Okay?
I was going to
I know. Yo, that work. Oh my God. Oh my God. Stop. What the?
Relax. Don't cause a scene in front of your kids.
Oops.
Cause a scene in front of your kids. Put your hands behind your back. Don't cause a scene, put your hands around. Vicky around her belly. Yeah, Vicky. Stop. Knock it off.
Stop, Vicky, stop, no. Bro,
Get back.
We're fighting. Vicky, stop. Vicky, stop.
Knock it off. Well, everybody, you see me?
Vicky, stop.
You want to get tased? Get off. Put your hands behind your back when you're getting tasered. Put your hands behind your back when you're getting tasered. Knock it off. Another set. Another set. You don't care about me. You don't care about me. Get her up. Get her up. We're gonna roll over. Get her up. Gonna stand up. 3, 2, 1, stand up. Let's go. Let's go. Vic. Stop. Stop.
Stop. Relax.
It's upside down.
Hop in the car.
Thank you, but Jesus, for the blurs because we don't want to see up her dress. And off to jail she goes.
She's got a warrant for her arrest. Had she gone along with the program, Sheffield Lake may not even have wanted her on this warrant. If she wants to act a fool out here, she's going to the county now regardless. And all she had to do was go with the program.
And that's the first thing I said. I said she wasn't supposed to. She probably had a warrant. Like that's the first thing I said.
She knew she had a warrant from the get-go.
That's why she wanted to leave.
She's got court appearances she didn't show up for. That's why all of a sudden, the longer we're here, she wants to roll out. Well, then I guess that protection order ain't a big deal to you now. Okay?
But she ruined my grandson's day.
I got that. And you know something, ma'am? I'm sorry. I'm sorry this is how you have to spend your Sunday. But she's going to Sheffield on their warrants. She's going to have charges from us now. So she'll be on the phone to call you and make arrangements for bond, I'm sure.
She was charged with battery on an officer and resisting arrest. Do you think staying calm could have resolved this peacefully? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Getting me dizzy.
What?
Because you're like,
All right. That's it on that one. My funny for the night, if I could find what I did with it. I'm big. Imagine me on your 80-inch screen like I was watching Katya this morning. I closed it out. Of course, I always like to share with some little funny animal thingy. Let's see. Where'd it go? I opened it and I lost it. There it goes. I thought that was so cute. Watching this little kitty cat. I don't think there's any sound. Oh, there is sound. Let me start over. You just hear the window Washer and the kitty on the ground. Oh, the TV? Yeah. Could you imagine having that job, being up there and washing windows and having these little fur babies playing with you in the windows? I think it's beautiful. And he is just smiling and enjoying it. I thought that was beautiful. Look, I'm gonna show you this other one. I'm gonna see if I can make it big screen. Look, watch these turtles. Hold on, let me start it over. Let me make it start over. And his little hands pulling in his little face. What is up with that? All right, that's it. It's been a crazy day for me. So, anyways, I am going to go cook dinner for hubby here shortly and enjoy the rest of my evening, night, morning, whatever it is. You know, it's always laughing and crying. You never know in the Rubber Ramada room with Sheila. So, anyways, peace. See y'all tomorrow. And I did get my new mouse installed, gotcha. And now it doesn't want to work. I don't know what it's doing. It's stuck on a piece of paper. And my new mouse is not working. I'm over here in this stupid mouse. It's a brand new mouse. Why did it stop working? Yo! Help! There it goes. All right. That's it. I'm out. Rubber's gone. Bye.